back to the channel. Welcome back to the Cryptocast. Hope all the Cryptocasters are having a good week. We are going to now back test our call from yesterday's video. I will link that up in the upper right-hand corner. You can take a look at that video of where we talked about what was going to be next for Ethereum. And that is ultimately what we do here on this channel is we don't just tell you, the front end, we also show you the back end because that's how you're going to learn how to replicate these trades, right? And the methods that you're going to utilize when we return to the bull market. And that's what we're all about is getting you ready for the next cycle. Use this time right now to educate yourself on how to employ the methods, how to use the methods, how to just keep it simple, keep it conservative, okay? And so yesterday, remember, we talked about how Ethereum had that baseline down here in the 1230 zone. It was crossing its 7-day DMA at the time, correct? And then we were worried about, okay, we're in between. We were below 2 DMAs, but above the 7 DMA. And what could possibly happen? And some of the mates had a straddle trade. Now, a straddle trade I can go over with you. You just got to reach out to me on how to implement that straddle trade. Very simple way to do that. Depending on what exchange you're trading on, you may have to trade on 2 exchanges in order to create that method for you, and I can show you how to do that. And then we were testing that lower rung DMA at the time, which was in the 1250 zone, okay? We were in the 1234, crossing 1232, 1233 on that DMA for the 7-day. It was 1232.49, remember? As soon as we got above that, you did your buy up order, okay, at whatever leverage. This particular call was for 10x within the group. And then you want to test the next DMA rung, which at the time was your 1251 on your 21-day and then your 30-day. Well, we blasted through like typically happens. When you start to cross DMAs, you gain momentum. And then once you break the last barrier DMA, in this case, it was a 30-day. Now, remember, these areas will be different on your chart depending on what exchange you're trading on, okay? But as long as you are using it with the same 7, 21, and 30, if you're using 5, 10, 21, 5, 10, 30, it'll still work for you, okay? Your entry actual values will be different, but the trend is the same, okay? It's just a matter of how you're trading on your chart. Look right here where we broke right through. At 1255, as soon as we crossed that 1255 level of the last 30-day DMA in our zone, remember our zone was 1300 at the top, right here, the green line, and about 1220 down here at the bottom, our red line. Red line support, okay? Don't want Ethereum to fall below that. See all that wick right there? That means we've had a lot of buyers coming in 1230 to 1230. So that offers a level of support. You can also see that on what's called the IO map, on-chain, in and out of the money, on-chain, on the blockchain, which tells you where people are buying these tokens, at what valuations, mates. It's a critical tool to use to make you a better trader. Teach you that too. And as soon as we cross that, look what happened. Look at this stick. This stick is a 1250, under 1250, all the way to 1291 in a 4-hour stretch. That's why we trade the 4-hour candle, mates. That's why we do it. As soon as we broke through that, then we went sideways for a couple, like 4, 8, 12, 16 hours. We just went sideways. We hit resistance a little within the zone. Couldn't break over that 1295 level. We didn't even test 1300, okay? We have not even tested the top short-term resistance for Ethereum yet, mates. And now we've fallen back down today to 1272. So you could have QRT. Like, JJ, what's a QRT? That is a quick reverse trade, which means how you utilize that as a trader, okay, is very simple. For the very reason why you exit a buy-up trade, you want to consider entering a sell-down trade. Otherwise, why did you exit it, right? Why did we exit the trade at that call at 1294? Because of the wickage here, we kept getting resistance. And then we saw a lot of selling volume coming in the book, building up, people selling, okay, taking profits, right? And so selling at 1294 delivered a 44.89% return on that trade at just 10x. Okay. But right now, if you'd entered a 1294 sell down right after you exited your buy up, you would now be $20 into the money in terms of the valuation because we are now trading at 1272. 1272.91. So you would have gone from 1294 down to 1272. So you'd be in the money in your QRT, quick reverse trade. That is what QRT stands for, mates. That is how you do it. For the very reason you exited Ethereum, because it hit resistance and sellers moved into the market and you wanted to take your profits, you immediately enter a buy down trade. Okay? A sell down trade. Okay? Because you know sellers are going to come in, take profits, push the price down. Now, next inevitable question will be, Jay, when do we exit this trade? If I'd have gotten in that sell down trade at 10x, when do we exit? You exit as soon as you begin to see buyers come back in the market. We've already crossed below. Okay, line that up. The current 7-day is 1277. Well, we're below that. We broke the 7-day DMA coming back down. The 21-day is 1254. We have not broken that yet. So that's your next area of opportunity of whether or not it's going to fall below 1254. It may go to 1254 and then bounce back up. And so you would exit right around 1254, 1255, and then QRT it back. This is why mates can trade for basically once a day, like once a week, 5 or 6 or 7 trades in one day. Because they're playing one day. I've got one day to trade, right? All week because I got another job and I've got family and I've got all that stuff. This is how you can do it. In a 12-hour period or a 16-hour period or a 24-hour period, if you're watching these 4-hour sticks play out, that's how this played out. There were multiple trades here, okay? Right? For people who just want to do this on the side. But learn the method to be able to do that whenever you sit down. You don't ever with crypto, you don't ever want to walk away. You don't ever want to be like, keeping things open for long. If you carry them open on your exchanges overnight, you can do that. You will get a fee, or nominal fee charge for that on a lot of exchanges. But you kind of, in this bear market, things are happening so much volatility that unless you are a long-term hodler, you're not a trader, that would be an investor. You don't really want to walk away for like 12 hours. You want to keep an eye on your open trades because you want to see these things. And when it whips back like that, you get out, see the selling volume, you buy a sell down, you wait and see what happens at 1255. Maybe it falls through 1255. It falls through 1255. It's going to, first it's going to go to 1261. Because that's the 30-day, and then 1254, which is the 21-day. So, so you can see that here on the chart with the coloration. 7-day, 30-day, 21-day. If it breaks this 21-day at 1250, the 1250 zone, it's going to collapse all the way back down to 1220 mates. And so there's another trading opportunity, right? Just using the zone. Remember the zone, 1300 and 1220. We've been playing this zone now since the 29th of November, mates. Think about that. Today's the 9th. Okay? We've been playing this now since the 29th. Okay? So look at what we've done. We broke through the zone here, 1220, which was the top right there. See that right there? We broke through right here on this stick. We traded there all the way up to the top. Then we shorted it all the way down to here. Then we bought up all the way up to here. Then at the top area, we shorted it again to here. Then we stayed sideways and didn't do anything until it broke right through here. That was probably the least amount of P&L in that trade right there. Then we shorted it, and then we bought up. And now you would be shorting right now if you're not holding your open trade. You could still be holding that open trade from 1234 if you didn't get out, and you're at 1270 now. Okay? You're at 1273 right now. You're still in profit, mates. Okay, you're still in profit. You could easily turn back green and hold that open trade. Just wait for it to test here. Even if you waited for it to test 1255 and you were open at 1234 and you never got out, you're still fine. because if it bounces off of that, you can ride that back up to the 1290 zone, because that's what's going to happen. If it tests this and this provides support right here, we're going to bounce back to 1290. Okay, so that's how you're going to play that. But that's what we want to do here, mates. We want to be fairly transparent and be like about our trades, because hey, look, 8 out of the 10 trades we're money on. Okay, and so there are going to be ones where it's not going to pan out. There are going to be ones where you utilize the straddle trade, which is a very, very secure, safe kind of hedge. Okay, because that's how you play that particular method when you're kind of unsure the market could go on a support line or a resistance line. The market could go either way. That's a really great strategy to employ. So that's where we're at, mates. Here's the back test from yesterday. Go back, check the video, see what we were talking about. Go back and look in this area, what the chart was looking like on that video. And then now you know what's happened in the last 24 hours and see how it played out. The markets repeat. They rinse and repeat patterns all of the time. Okay. And you can see that right here, how we've played this since the end of November in Ethereum. And you can do this in Bitcoin. You can do this in any of your altcoins, mates. It's very, very simple. And in fact, I will implore you to look at the inexpensive altcoins, the XRPs, the Cardanos, okay, of the sandboxes, all of these, okay, that are valued well below $2, $3, okay. It's the percentage here on that kind of move for XRP. Go back and look at the XRP video yesterday. Okay, and look at the same thing. A 2-cent move, a 3-cent move, a 4-cent move in XRP is the equivalent of these big $20, $30, $40 moves in an Ethereum, or a $200 move in Bitcoin. Okay, because remember the underlying value of the actual asset. And so once you get the stuff dialed in, you then can use that on the altcoins that you want to trade. And I mean by trade, not invest, trade in. Okay, and you'll see your P&L percentages. This was almost a 45% move in less than 24 hours. And you'll see how this will increase because of the value of the underlying asset and its move. Remember, it's always a percentage of the value in terms of its movement, right? And that's how you determine that percentage, your rate of return, right? If something's $100 and it goes to 125, okay, you gain $25 in value, right? If something is $1 and it goes up 25 cents, right? You've gained, what's the percentage, right? Follow what I'm saying? And so that's how you want to look at it in terms of, wow, these moves can be pretty volatile, but also that's what you can capitalize on. Because remember, you're trading behavior. Okay, mates? You're not trading price. You're trading behavior. How do you think this asset is going to react from a behavioral perspective to what's happening in the overall market? Okay, maybe there's some news. Maybe there's some, anything. Maybe the market, Fed rates, interest rates, recession news, economic reporting. Maybe there's a lawsuit. Maybe there's all these things go into the behavior. What are people going to do? Right now in a bear market, you're looking at technical traders for the most part. Most of the retail people, which are your average John and Jane, okay, in crypto, that were in crypto a year and a half ago, right? They're not trading anymore. When's the last time you heard anything about the GameStop people? Anything about any of that stuff, okay? They're out of the market, mates. They're sitting on the sidelines. People that are trading right now are institutional investors, smart leverage traders, okay, who understand how to trade technically, and then your technical traders, okay, that understand how to read the charts, understand how these are technical trades, these are not investments, okay? And so that's what you want to remember. So I am always available. You can always hit me up, comment on YouTube. You can find me on TikTok, Cryptocast. On TikTok, you can send me a message there. You can comment there. I'll link the information in the description of where you can get a hold of me if you just want to get on a call, if you just want to walk you through your first trade, okay, of what to look for. Done that for literally hundreds of people, mates. Okay. It's about helping you. Okay. What I have learned, taking what I have learned in this market of trading crypto to the masses, right? Especially now with everything that's going on with fiat, everything that's going on with government regulations, everything that's going on with centralized governments now understanding that the barbarian's at the gate with crypto. And now they want to control it. Now they want to do all their things with their stable coins. Now they want to come in here and now join the party is in essence what really is happening, and manipulate the party. They want to start throwing the party themselves. So they want to crash the party, take control of the party, okay, and wield it. And that's really fundamentally all it's about. It's about control. It's about control over you. It's about control over your family. It's about control over your bank account and how you spend your money and how much money you're able to make. That is all about control. Okay? And so crypto is about freedom, mates. It's about you being able to be free to make the choices that you want to do and how you want to spend money and what utilized currency you want to use and able to do that. Okay? Don't let them take that away from you. And don't buy into the narratives on the legacy media about how it's all crypto is all, nefarious, bad actors, money launderers, and all that. If that were true, mates, do you really think that the governments of the world, including the United States, would be working on its own cryptocurrency right now? Do you really, really think that that would be happening? That they would be pushing stable coins, okay, and pushing their own cryptocurrency, developing their own cryptocurrency if crypto was just being used and it's only for nefarious actors? So keep that in mind as you educate yourself, not only about crypto, but how to trade crypto. Okay. It doesn't need to be 100% of anyone's. I'm not your financial advisor. It doesn't need to be 100% of your portfolio of financial assets. It's a risky, but yet rewarding niche, more commodity driven than anything else, than stock driven. Okay. So it's all about education. It's all about just understanding that this is something that you can do to benefit your family. That's real. At the end of the day, earn yourself or whatever goals you have on the side. Only risk the money that you are willing to lose. Simple as that, And then just keep applying, rinse and repeat your strategy. That's just what we did. We just saw this. You've seen this if you've been following this channel. You've been in the group or you've talked with me. Just since November 9th, all we have done is rinse and repeat the same strategy multiple times in the last week and a half. Okay? And this is just the latest result in this particular trade. All right, mates. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel. Again, reach out to me. Let me know. We're going to start doing some live trading on TikTok. So make sure you follow on TikTok, Cryptocast Leverage on TikTok. If you're not on TikTok, you'll be able to find us hopefully in some live trading sessions on YouTube. Eventually live stream once you get up to those levels for YouTube to allow you to do that kind of fun stuff. But as it stands now, we're going to be beginning in the new year. We will do them on TikTok. And of course, I will share those videos, all videos from TikTok on the Facebook page as well. And I'll link that in the description as well. Hope everybody has a great, great weekend. Setting yourself up. Keep an eye on Ethereum this weekend, mates, and see what happens. Just paper trade it yourself. Write it down right now where you think you would get in. Like right now, this weekend on your next trade, and then watch it over the weekend and see how it happens. And then just kind of paper trade for a few days. And then kind of see if you need any information about how you would know what your rate of return would be. Okay, like say you paper traded to go, hey Jay, I wrote down 12.55 was going to be my entry point on Friday. Okay, and then on Saturday night it's at 12.72. I can show you the tool to use that you can just enter that in and it'll tell you what your P&L is, what that number is, like this right here, what that number is. And you can just keep a little like track score on your phone or on a piece of paper at home that shows you these would have been your returns if you'd actually executed the trade. We call those paper trades, okay? And that's how you learn. And then learn from your mistake. If for some reason you have a negative trade, what happened in the market that I didn't see or didn't anticipate? That's what we're about. All right, mates. Hope everybody has a great day. Thanks again. I appreciate all the love on the channel. please subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so, because as soon as we get to that level, we then can do a lot more functionality, live feeds, trading together, all of that stuff, and take a lot more chat questions and all that live to make you a better